What's up, guys? It's Hudson here from Hudson's Tag, bringing you guys a brand new video. And yes, we are actually in my bathroom right now. I'm not going to show you my bathroom, but this is my room tour. It's one of my most requested videos of all time. I haven't done one since 2012, where I looked a lot different and my room was literally 100% different. And if you guys didn't see, I put up a vlog yesterday, or today when I'm filming this, but yesterday for you guys. I said I'm moving, so basically you guys are going to see this room tour, and then mid-June, end of June, you guys will see another room tour. So I thought that was kind of cool. We're going into a different house, same area, but yeah, I'm really excited about that. Let's jump into this room tour for now, and yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy it. If you guys want, I'll have most of the stuff down in the description, links to all the stuff where you can buy it. If you guys, if I forget anything, let me know in the comments down below. Like this video if you think it's cool. Let me know if there's anything I should change when I go into my next room, but for the most part I really love this, and I'm very blessed to have all this stuff, and yeah, let's get right into it. So leaving my bathroom here, my room is actually right here. This is the door to my room. It's got like a pull-up bar thing. It's actually for boots. It's really cool. So I got these boots, and you put them on and then you hang upside down so you can do crunches and stuff. It's a really cool thing, but I don't use it that often, but it's there in case I want to. There's my brother and my sister's room. But anyways, this is my room. So the first thing that you see is my dog. She's just hanging out. No, Tatum, stay in here. So yeah, her name is Tatum, and I love her to death. So in my room, I'll show you guys, I guess, my door first. So this is my Optic jersey. It's kind of crooked right now. But yeah, so this is my Optic jersey. I'm a huge Optic gaming fan. If you don't know what they are, they're a competitive Call of Duty team. They also used to have a Halo team and a sniping team, whatever, but mostly now they're just competitive. Anyways, that's my jersey with my gamer tag on it. I think it looks sweet, and yeah, I'm a huge fan of them. The next thing I got in here is I got a couple of backpacks. So this is my Astro gaming backpack. It's made for the Astro headset, as well as you can put an Xbox in there, you can put your laptop in there. It's very cool, it has lots of compartments. It's built really solid. Definitely one of the best backpacks I've ever owned. And yeah, I'm really happy with that one. This is an in-case backpack. It's just it's extremely lightweight, just really nice to just throw on a laptop or throw in some school supplies or whatever and just get going. It's not really heavy duty like this one, so it's just kind of light and easy to get going. And then I have a couple of hats here. I'm wearing the one that usually goes there because my hair is a mess, so I just thought I'll throw a hat on. And then I got more hats over, and I'll show you guys in a second. Here's my Titanfall poster, which I think looks really sick. It's really big. It's a lengthy poster, so I thought that was sweet because most posters aren't like that. So I got that when I bought the game at midnight, and yeah, so if you guys want to see that, I think that looks pretty cool. It's a pretty good game. I was definitely a little bit overhyped because more than 50% of the people that bought it don't even play it anymore. I still think it's a great game, but yeah. There's that. Down here we've got a fan and a air purifier, which are turned off because they're really loud, but I mostly have them running all the time along with the fan on my ceiling, just because this is upstairs in my house, and for some reason it just gets so warm, especially with all the tech stuff I have in here. So that's those two things. Air purifier is awesome because it keeps things from getting really dusty, and I have a hard time breathing, as you guys can tell, you probably know, so that's a really good thing to have. Here's just some computer supply stuff that I was working on. I like to have that extra keyboard with a mouse in there when I'm working on some other computers. This is my closet. It's mostly filled with crap and clothes and stuff. I just want to show you guys one thing in here, and that is up top on this shelf we got tons of boxes. So as you guys can see, I got like my Scuff box, Elgato, my Yeti, a DS, all kinds of stuff, lots of Apple things. The Apple things are like double road, so if you can see, there's like lots of iPhone boxes. Anytime one of my family members gets an Apple product, I'm like, can I have the box please? And yeah, they just give it to me. Otherwise it'd be thrown away. So I think I've got a better place for that in my new house. But yeah, that's that. Right here, as you guys can see, this is kind of where I keep my shoes, because I don't know, I have some in my closet, but these ones are easy to grab and go. I don't really want to put them on the floor, so they just sit on this little like ottoman thing. And yeah, so these are my shoes. I got some Jordans there, which I like, and some Adidas and some other skate shoes when I used to skate. this is really cool, and I know it's kind of overexposed because of this freaking window, yeah, so this is a Western Digital black squared poster, and it's actually signed by a professional League of Legends player, which I actually don't know because I wasn't there, and so my friend Jordan, when he was at CES 2014, he actually got this signed for me. But anyways, this one by the League of Legends guy, he says, "Live your life like you play League, don't fucking die," which is kind of funny. And then Linus from Linus Tech Tips signed it, so that's why I really like this poster. That guy's probably cool. I just don't know him. Some of you guys might. And then this is Linus from Linus Tech Tips. He says, "Always throw away the CD," which is kind of funny. If you watch his videos, you'll know exactly what he's talking about there. So I love Linus, and that's really cool to have. I think that's really special, so thanks, Jordan. And then here I've got some extra hats and stuff above my super overexposed window. Yeah, so you guys can see it's Arizona hat, 'cause my sister goes to U of A. A couple of Obey hats, really cool hat from Hawaii, and then some Volcom and whatever. And then my brother got me that Batman hat from Six Flags, I believe. Anyways, moving along here, this is my bed with my dog on it, and I'm going to get to this stuff in a minute. This normally doesn't sit here, obviously, but I wanted to show you guys some camera equipment. It's normally put away, so I brought it out to be able to show you guys. And this video is obviously going to be pretty long. It's already 6 minutes. We haven't even got to my desk yet, but bear with me, and hopefully you guys stick through the end. So this is awesome. This is a 46-inch Samsung 1080p TV. It's a bit older, but it doesn't really matter. I don't need like a super flat screen 3D whatever. The idea is when I'm laying in my bed, I can move this TV. It's on a really cool mount, so that I can actually pull it out and move it like this, so that when I'm laying in bed, I have a TV to look at right above me, and you can see how it's tilted like that, which gives it a really cool angle, and it's awesome to watch movies on. This mount is actually extremely nice. I got it on Amazon for about 80 bucks, I believe, and yeah, just like everything else, I'll put a link in the description. And then I have like a 50-foot HDMI cable, which goes to my desk, so I can, plug it into my computer, I can plug it into my Xbox or whatever, and so if I'm watching like a live stream, or if I want to play some games while I'm laying in my bed, I can do that, which is really, really cool. And you guys can see, there's cables there, which is really no big deal because I'm moving, and I've got a better idea for that when I move. So the next thing here is, again, we got Tatum. Hi, Tatum. Say hi to the peoples. This is my DSLR camera bag, and so in here I've got my T4i DSLR, just the body here, which I'm really happy with. I'm really fortunate to have a camera like this, yeah, it works really well. I use that for a lot of my videos, unboxings and such. Hi, Tatum. And right here is a Zoom H2N handy recorder, which you guys can see there if this thing wants to focus. Maybe not. Come on. Whoop. Okay, well anyways, you guys get the idea. It's a amazing recorder. I'm really happy with that guy. And yeah, it does a good job. Here are a couple of lenses, 18 to 55mm kit lens, which is decent. It's not really good, but it's really the only wide-angle lens I have right now. I'm going to buy a wider angle lens soon, hopefully this summer, but for now that's what I got. And then this is a Canon 50mm prime 1.4, which is a beast of a lens. And hopefully, let's see if I can focus this so you guys can see it. There you go. It's awesome. This lens is amazing. The depth of field this thing gets is unreal, and the amount, oh, there's my phone. The amount of sharpness this thing has is ridiculous. So I'm really happy with this lens. It does a very, very good job. So there's that. And then also I have a really cheap, but it works really well, just like a LED lighting thing. I believe it's got 160 LEDs, and for the amount of batteries this takes, it definitely lasts a good long time. So I'm happy with that. It was like 30 bucks on Amazon as well. Here I've just got some SD cards. I'm currently using a 16 gig SanDisk Ultra, but as you can see, I really like SanDisk. This is a micro SD with the adapter, 32 gig Extreme for my GoPro, which I'll show you in a second, and this is a 32 gig Ultra and a 32 gig Ultra. I got two different kinds so that I can tell the difference, so that this is for my DSLR, this is for the camera I'm using now, but I decided to use the 16 gig for this video. In this little bag, we have a Canon SX280HS, which is a pretty good just like vlogging camera and stuff like that. It takes pretty good stills as well, but I'm currently using the RX100 from Sony, the Mark I, which is a lot better than that one, and obviously takes incredible video. You guys can see that this video is pretty dang good. I'm really happy with it. And this is my GoPro Hero 3 Black Edition. So I got this when it was on sale right before the Hero 3 Plus came out, so I got an insane deal on this. I believe it was like $150 off, plus I worked at Best Buy, so I got a good discount. And yeah, it was like a no-brainer to had to go ahead and grab that guy. And then also I put my RX100 in there as well. So I've got little cameras and then the DSLR bag, which I'm again really happy with. I'm really fortunate to have that stuff. So moving along here, this is like a little bedside table. Before we get to the big thing, the desk. As you guys can see, some of the stuff we got on here, if I kneel down, you can see I've got some G Fuel. So I've got some peach mango, blue ice, and some pink lemonade. If you guys don't know what this stuff is, I'm not sponsored by them or anything, but I really like their product. It's extremely expensive. I only buy it on sale because it's like $35 a pop. And so I only get it usually when it's like 40-50% off. And then the reason I have two of these is because of a mishap, and they sent me two, or one for free because this one got lost or whatever. Anyways, I really like this stuff. It's like an energy, it's like powder. You pour it in a water bottle and then shake it up, and then it just gives you lots of energy. It's very healthy, sugar-free, like low calories, a little bit of caffeine. So I like it. It's really good stuff. I'll put a link in the description if you guys want to go ahead and grab some of that. And then probably some of your favorite YouTubers are most likely sponsored by this, mostly gamers. So you guys can use like one of their codes to get like 10% off or something. This is the remote control for my TV that you guys saw, and I just keep that there so I can use it. And this is my iPad Air. It's a 16 gig iPad Air. I got it for Christmas. I'm really happy with it, with the leather case on it, black leather. I think it looks really nice. It's definitely a great media consumption device, so that's basically what I use it for, watching YouTube videos and such. It's really great. I love that thing. This is my iPhone 5. This is a 32 gig white, and I'm really happy with this as well. It's kind of beat up a little bit because I don't like it having a case on there. I normally didn't drop these, but for some reason I started dropping it a bit, and yeah, but we'll be replacing it with the 6 when it comes out soon. I'm really excited. Hopefully the rumors are true that it'll have a bigger screen, so that's going to be cool. Next thing is my wallet, which you guys don't really need to see what's in there. Obviously just got my license and stuff. In here, the first drawer, we've got some Xbox 360 games, because that's what I had for the most part of my gaming life, I guess. I don't know, when I bought my Xbox, started getting lots of games. These are all mine. My brother and I used to just share an Xbox. As soon as I bought my own, I wanted to start my own collection, so this is what I got in here. You guys can see and pause if you want to just go through them. All the Call of Duties for the most part, the big ones. And I have COD 4 installed on my 360, so I don't have the disc there. These are my Xbox One games. You guys can see those there. You can pause it if you want. I got some PSP games. I don't really use it that much, but they're there in case I need to. I also have some 3DS and DS games there. Mario Kart 7, New Super Mario Bros. 2, and Pokemon Platinum, because I love Pokemon. I have Pokemon Gold as well in this Game Boy. And then also I have my DS in there. It's the standard edition 3DS, which I like. It's got an insane battery life, so I haven't charged it in a little while, and it's still like 50%, which is pretty cool. I got some extra Xbox 360 controllers in there. I've got some the Halo 4 edition, special edition controller, and just a white Xbox 360 controller as well. So that's all my extra gaming stuff I got in there. Down in this one, we've got a box for my SX280HS camera, which I showed you. Lots of extra cables like HDMI, DVI, DisplayPort, and things like that. A really expensive calculator, which I had to buy for school and never used it, which is really annoying. It's stupid things like $150. So hopefully I'll use it for college. And then here I've got some standoffs and standoff screws, some extra ones just in case we end up losing them, because they're really small, easy to loose for computers and stuff. And then here is a really great toolkit. It's an IFixit Toolkit. I'll put a link in the description for this guy for working on computers and stuff. It is an awesome thing to own. If you like, you know, taking apart things and putting things back together. It even has stuff for 360 controllers and Xbox stuff, like the pentalobe screws and everything. So that's really awesome. That's a good thing to have. Alright, so before we get to my desk, this is the last thing I'm going to show you before we get to my desk. This is my mini fridge, and this is literally amazing because to have like cold drinks in your room is such a cool thing. And I know it seems kind of ridiculous to be like, well, I didn't want to walk downstairs to get a drink. This thing literally solves that problem. It's amazing. So if we open this guy up, and I got some stickers on there, mostly just have water in here because I like the G Fuel. Also have some Red Bull just in case. I just finished a bit of it, and then some teeth whitening stuff, which is kind of funny. Just lots of water to keep me hydrated when I'm just working on stuff or just doing stuff during the day. It's good to have water for sure. Next on my desk, or I guess we'll start off with this first. So I got some posters. It's a Pearl Jam poster, which I love Pearl Jam. It's a band, if you don't know. You should know. Definitely check them out. Ghost poster, Call of Duty Ghost, and then Kate Upton, because you have to have Kate Upton. Most difficult, it's a Black Diamond from snowboarding. A broken skateboard there with a headphone rack, and you can see I've got some headphones there. We'll get to that in a minute. This is my Xbox One. It was the Day 1 edition, Xbox One, and I've got my optic scuff on there if you guys want to see my video on that or this. Link in the description to both of those, as well as you guys can buy them. So this thing is amazing. I really like my optic scuff so far. I'm definitely not going to be using the regular controller for first-person shooters. I love that thing. This is my Xbox 360. It's the slim matte edition. I really like that. And then this is for my sound consumption or whatever. I don't have speakers yet in my room, so this is basically all I use. And this is a Astro A40 2013 edition with some Optic Gaming speaker tags on there, which is really cool. I'm really happy with those. I think they turned out really good. Every time they go on sale, they sell out really fast, so I definitely am happy to have those speaker tags along with the headphones. And then here's the mix amp for that. This thing's really nice. It's the only cords really that go over my desk, which is kind of annoying. They get caught on my chair all the time, but for the most part this thing is awesome. I'm really happy with it. And as you guys can see, I've got the Xbox One main screen on this monitor right now, which is the BenQ XL2420 Ti monitor. It's a beast, an absolute beast. It's like 144 hertz, 1 millisecond response time. The hertz doesn't matter the refresh rate doesn't matter for the Xbox because it only does like 60 FPS max. But the millisecond response time definitely does matter, and 1 millisecond is great to have for gaming, Twitch gaming and stuff. Down there you've got my Kinect, which I don't even have plugged in because I don't like it. But that's there. And then here is a pair of SMS Audio Street by 50 Cent headphones. I like those. They're great for travel and stuff. They do a really good job, have good bass response. And yeah, before we get to my computer, I want to show you guys a couple more things. So this is my desk chair, which I'm really happy with, and again, really fortunate to have this. It's a DX Racer. I don't know the exact model number because they have lots of different kinds, but you guys can check it out. A link in the description to that. It is so comfortable. As you guys can see, it's got a pillow here. You can take that off if you want, but I like to have it on because it's good for your head to kind of rest on that. And it just fell off. I'll throw it on my bed. And then also, you guys can see it's kind of got like a lumbar back support, which you can move up and down depending on how tall you are. And then this thing actually folds 180 degrees, and you can take that pillow off and you can kind of like lay in it. Really cool chair. I think it looks sick with this red stitching. Definitely really awesome to have that. And then we'll push that guy aside, and down here I did the best cable management I could. But you guys can see, here is my Elgato Game Capture HD. It's what I use to bring you guys Xbox game footage. As you can see, I've got two HDMI cables. One is for the 360, one is for the One. The One is plugged in right now. the Xbox One, that is. And then coming out of it, I just got the one HDMI cable which goes to the monitor, and then the USB cable goes all the way around my desk to my computer. And the reason I have it like there is just so that's easy to switch out the HDMI cables, and I just have them rubber band together so I don't lose them. And then back here, if you guys can see those green lights, that's actually an Ethernet switch, because I have Ethernet in my room. So every device that has an Ethernet port is wired up, so I can get the best internet possible and not have to deal with Wi-Fi or anything like that, because some types of signals like 2.4 and 5 GHz signals can get interference, which I don't like, and they're definitely not as reliable as Ethernet, so I like that. Here I have a coaster, because like I said, I like to drink a lot, and then this is a glass desk, which I got at Office Max. I guess I'll put a link in the description to that if I can find it. It's an L-shaped desk, but this is nice to have. It doesn't leave rings on my desk from drinking, because I also like to have smoothies and stuff, and that would be bad. So the next thing on my desk is my computer setup. So I'll give you guys a quick showing of that. So you guys can see it's an L-shaped desk, like that, and it looks really good. And so these two monitors we'll get to first. So these are Asus 27-inch. They're the Asus PB278Q monitors, I believe. They are a WQHD monitor, which means they're 2560 by 1440. They have an 8-bit color reproduction rate, which is ridiculous, which means you're going to get insane color reproduction, and obviously you're not going to be able to see that through this camera. But these things are amazing for graphic design. They're part of the ProArt series. These monitors were they're amazing, and they're pretty expensive, but they're definitely worth it if you're looking into getting into graphic design or doing some type of work that relies on color, so like color correction, things like that. So it's definitely great to have these monitors. I'm really thankful for that. And two 27-inch monitors is amazing. The workflow that you can put on 2560 by 1440 is great. Again, this is a 1080p 24-inch monitor. I'll have links in the description to both of these, and I believe these are on sale this week, so you guys can check that out. This here is my webcam, which is a Logitech C920 webcam. It's 1080p, it's got autofocus, it's really great. I use that for some of my recent vlogs, and also my webcam videos when I do gaming and stuff. It's great to have that. Definitely does a great job. This here is my microphone rig, and we're getting long on this video. Hopefully it will finish up soon. This is the Blue Yeti microphone with a pop filter. The Blue Yeti, what's it called? Shock mount, excuse me, and then also it's got a Rode PSA-1 microphone stand. So basically what I can do is I can lower this like this, and then it brings the pop filter right in front of it automatically, and then it gets me a good angle so I can do my voiceovers, do my recording, whatever, and then push it right back up and back, so then it's out of the way and I can see my screens again, which is really nice. I'm so happy that I have that. Again, I've had it for a little while, and then it's just treated me really well, so I like it. In terms of my peripherals, we got a mouse here, which is the Cyborg Rat 7 customizable mouse. It's not Cyborg anymore, excuse me, it's the Mad Cats, which is really nice. I'm very happy with this thing. I've added some of the customizable stuff on there and weights and things. Link in the description to that. It's a great mouse to have. This, I've unboxed on my channel so you guys can check it out if you want, is the Corsair K70 keyboard with the mechanical red switches. I love this thing. Having mechanical, I'm never going to go back to regular switches, because I definitely like that. Someone was just calling me on Skype. Let me mute my computer so you guys can't hear that. But yeah, definitely great keyboard. Really happy with that. Here we've got an external G drive. This is a 2 terabyte G drive. It's USB 3 and FireWire 800. I use the USB 3 because I can on my computer. Definitely does a pretty good job. I get like 120 megabytes per second read write on that guy, which is fairly good. I'm pretty happy with that. 2 terabytes is nice to have. Just use that for backup and off storing media and videos and stuff like that. Up here I've got a Kingston multi-card reader. It's USB 3 as well. Get some great speed off that for faster memory cards, like up to 80 megabytes per second, which is amazing. So that works really well for offloading large media files and stuff like that. I believe it has a CF card reader as well, so you can get some pretty fast read writes on that guy. Next thing is my beast gaming and editing machine that's powering most of this setup. It definitely puts out quite a bit of heat. But it's really great. If you guys want to see a build video and the series on that, I'll put a link to the playlist where you guys can check out all the videos on this guy. Some of the main specs: we got a Corsair Corsair. We got a there's a Corsair H100i cooling the Intel Core i7 4930K processor. It's got a EVGA superclocked 780 Ti by NVIDIA in there. We've got 1200 watt power supply, 3 SSDs. In RAID 0, we got 32 gigs of RAM. It's a beast. Go check out those videos if you're interested. Very, very happy to have that. And also, I'll link a video explaining how I was able to get that computer as well. You guys can see that. Down here below my desk, we've got a trash bin, just for like water bottles, or if I'm eating something or whatever, just throw that stuff away. This is full of medication, because I have to take lots of medication every day, if you guys didn't know. So that's in there, along with like a funnel for the G Fuel and stuff like that, and a water bottle just in case I don't have any in my fridge. Down here is some extra cords and cables. I got my scuff case in case I need it, an extra charging cable, some Control Freak boxes and stuff like that. And then here I've got my controllers like station. I've got the Xbox One controllers here and Xbox 360 controllers there. I don't really use these ones anymore, only if I have friends over, and kind of same deal with those because I have the scuff now. So, and then the 360 is obviously older, so I mostly use the one now. Up here I've got some cologne, some business cards, and a bunch of thumb drives, like 32 gig ones, 16 gig ones, and stuff like that. And the last thing in my room is this little drawer here, which I've got lots of extra Apple stuff, a ton of Apple stickers there, some screen cleaning stuff, some knives, and some rubber bands in there, also some tape and gum, and then some file stuff that I got going on, and some pens and receipts and whatever. Yeah, and you guys can see actually back there's my Ethernet cable, which comes out of the wall that runs all the way around, and I did the best cable management I could. You guys can see it's pretty decent. You know, for a glass desk, it's hard to do cable management because you can see everything behind there, but that's what I got going for now. Maybe when I move I'll try and do a better job, but yeah, so let me give you guys a quick overview again. Here's my dog. You guys can see, so when you come in my room, there's the door. Here is, you know, that stuff that I was showing you, like the purifier and whatever. The chair is moved because I just moved it. And then you got the L-shaped desk, and like I said, guys, links in the description to all this stuff. Again, I'm super blessed to have a lot of this stuff. If you guys want to know, I do work a lot, so that's how I was able to afford most of this stuff. But in terms of the computer and these two monitors, they were gifted to me courtesy of Make-A-Wish, because I have an illness that allowed me to be able to wish for something. So that's how I got these things, and so I'm extremely fortunate for that. And I used the MacBook Pro for most of my YouTube career, and I don't have it anymore because I was able to sell it to afford some of this other stuff. And then again, I did work for a lot of last year, and I'm starting doing some homework again, or not schoolwork, but like working at home to be able to afford some of these other things. So that's how that works. Again, I'm really fortunate, and this is my room. So you guys will see the next room tour fairly soon. This thing's almost 30 minutes long, but I just wanted to show you guys. So it was definitely not a short video, but hopefully you enjoyed it. If you did, go ahead and leave a thumbs up down below. That's really that really helps me out. Lets me know that you guys are enjoying the video, and I'll see you guys in the next video. If you're not subscribed, go ahead and do so. We got lots of stuff coming soon. It's mostly a tech and gaming oriented channel, so as you guys can tell, that's mostly what I like to do. I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks so much for watching, and peace out, guys.